Frankfurt, a name synonymous with finance, skyscrapers, and German efficiency. It's a city that pulses with the rhythm of big money, a modern metropolis that embodies the heart of European commerce. Towering structures pierce the sky, reflecting the ambitions of global corporations. The streets hum with the language of business deals and high finance, but beneath this gleaming facade, a different Frankfurt awaits discovery. Look closer, beyond the polished glass and steel. Listen closely, past the clatter of briefcases and the din of commerce. Frankfurt whispers a darker, more ancient story, one that lingers in the shadows of its modern facade. This is the Frankfurt we're here to explore. A Frankfurt where history and mystery intertwine, where the echoes of the past reverberate through the present, casting long shadows over the city's modern sheen. Frankfurt's history stretches back centuries, far beyond its modern incarnation as a financial hub. It's a history etched in stone and whispered on the wind, a chronicle of triumph and tragedy, of power and its price. Wander through the Altstadt, the city's meticulously reconstructed old town. Cobblestone streets wind past half-timbered houses, their crooked facades seemingly whispering tales of a bygone era. But look closer. Notice the plaques on the walls, marking the sites of long-gone synagogues, grim reminders of a community decimated by the horrors of the Holocaust. Visit the Römerberg, the city's historic heart. It's a picturesque square, lined with colourful buildings and bustling with tourists. But beneath the surface, a darker history lingers. This was once the site of public executions, where the condemned met their fate before a jeering crowd. Close your eyes and you can almost hear the echoes of their cries carried on the wind. The spectre of World War II hangs heavy over Frankfurt, its scars etched deep into the city's soul. While much of the city was rebuilt after the devastation, remnants of the war remain, serving as stark reminders of the past. Venture into the depths of the Hauptwache, a former prison and police headquarters. Its cells once held political prisoners, tortured and interrogated by the Gestapo. Today, it houses a bustling underground shopping mall, a jarring juxtaposition of past and present. As you browse the shops, imagine the screams that once echoed through these very halls. Seek out the Stolzer Brunnen, a whimsical fountain depicting a jester balancing on a barrel. It's a beloved landmark, a symbol of Frankfurt's resilience. But few know its true significance. The fountain was erected on the site of a synagogue, destroyed during Kristallnacht, a chilling reminder of the city's dark past. Frankfurt is a city of contrasts, a melting pot of cultures where ancient traditions meet modern sensibilities. This cultural tapestry, while vibrant and diverse, also adds to the city's enigmatic aura. Explore the Bahnhofsviertel, Frankfurt's red light district. It's a place of shadows and secrets, where the lines between reality and fantasy blur. Amidst the neon lights and seedy bars, you'll find a fascinating mix of cultures, a microcosm of Frankfurt's diverse population. But be warned, this is not a place for the faint of heart. Visit the city's many ethnic enclaves, each with its unique customs and beliefs. From the Turkish markets to the African hair salons, you'll encounter a world of mystery and intrigue. Listen to the stories of the locals, whispered in a babble of languages, and let your imagination run wild. Section 5. Whispers in the Corridors of Power. As a global financial hub, Frankfurt is no stranger to power, both political and economic. But with power comes secrecy, and behind the city's polished facade, rumors of corruption and intrigue abound. Walk past the gleaming towers of the Bankenviertel, Frankfurt's financial district. These steel and glass behemoths house some of the world's most powerful banks and corporations. But behind their imposing facades, shadowy figures make decisions that impact the lives of millions. Are they benevolent masters of the universe, or ruthless predators driven by greed? Attend a session at the Roma, Frankfurt City Hall. Watch as politicians debate and make deals, their words carrying the weight of authority. But listen closely. Do you detect a hint of duplicity in their voices, a glint of ambition in their eyes? In the corridors of power, nothing is as it seems. Section 6. The Price of Prosperity, a financial tightrope. Frankfurt's economic success comes at a price. The city grapples with issues of inequality, homelessness, and social unrest. casting a shadow over its prosperous facade. Stroll down Zeil, Frankfurt's main shopping street. Luxury boutiques display designer goods, catering to the city's affluent elite. But turn a corner and you'll find yourself face to face with the reality of Frankfurt's underbelly. Homeless people huddle in doorways, seeking refuge from the cold. Beggars plead for spare change, a stark reminder of the city's growing wealth gap. Visit the city's social housing projects, concrete jungles that stand in stark contrast to the gleaming towers of the financial district. These are the forgotten corners of Frankfurt, where the city's less fortunate residents struggle to make ends meet. It's a side of the city that tourists rarely see, a stark reminder that prosperity comes at a price. Section 7, Where Shadows Dance. Eerie Attractions. Frankfurt is home to a number of attractions that send shivers down the spine, places where the veil between the living and the dead seems to thin. Explore the eerie beauty of the Hauptfriedhof, Frankfurt's main cemetery. Wander through its labyrinthine paths, past towering mausoleums and crumbling headstones. Listen to the wind whisper through the trees, carrying with it the whispers of the departed. Some say the cemetery is haunted, a place where the spirits of the dead roam free after dark. Visit the eerie anatomical collection at the Senckenberg Natural History Museum. Marvel at the preserved specimens, their lifeless eyes staring back at you across the centuries. Learn about the history of anatomy and the sometimes macabre methods used to advance medical science. Section 8. An unsettling beauty, the unseen side of Frankfurt. Even in its most mundane aspects, Frankfurt exudes an unsettling beauty, a sense that something is not quite right, just below the surface. Take a walk along the main river at night. The city's skyline shimmers on the water's surface, a breathtaking sight. But as you gaze at the reflection, you might notice something strange. The buildings seem to twist and contort, their reflections distorted by the rippling water. Is it just a trick of the light, or is there something more sinister at play? Ride the U-Bahn late at night. The train rattles through darkened tunnels, the only sound the hum of the engine and the occasional announcement. The stations are deserted, save for a few solitary figures lurking in the shadows. It's easy to imagine yourself being transported to another dimension, a place where the rules of reality no longer apply. Section 9. Navigating the labyrinth transportation's eerie embrace. Even Frankfurt's transportation system takes on an eerie quality, its labyrinthine network of tunnels and tracks seeming to mirror the city's hidden depths. Get lost in the sprawling network of underground tunnels beneath Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, the city's main train station. These tunnels, once used as air raid shelters during World War II, are now a subterranean labyrinth of shops, restaurants, and passageways. It's easy to imagine yourself getting lost in their depths, never to be seen again. Take a ride on the Ebelwei Express, Frankfurt's historic apple wine tram. As the tram rumbles through the city streets, you'll be transported back in time to a bygone era. But be warned, some say the tram is haunted by the ghost of a former conductor, doomed to forever ride the rails. Section 10. Conclusion. Frankfurt's enigmatic allure. Frankfurt is a city of duality, a place where light and shadow, modernity and history coexist in an uneasy truce. It's a city that reveals its secrets slowly, like a whisper in the dark. So come explore Frankfurt, but don't be fooled by its gleaming facade. Look beyond the surface, delve into its hidden corners, and discover the city's enigmatic soul. For in the shadows, you'll find a Frankfurt that is both unsettling and alluring. A city that will stay with you long after you've left its cobblestone streets and soaring skyscrapers behind. Section 11. Bonus section, a deeper dive into darkness. For those who crave a deeper exploration of Frankfurt's eerie side, consider venturing further afield. Seek out the abandoned buildings and forgotten cemeteries that lie on the outskirts of the city. Talk to the locals and listen to their tales of haunted houses and unexplained occurrences. Frankfurt's darkness runs deep, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek it out. But be warned, once you've peered into the abyss may stare back into you.